Oh, Emily, you're muted.
Okay, I think it should be about to happen.
Oh, yeah, we're live.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna refresh this really quick so I can mute it. There we go. Okay.
We're live? I haven't gone live.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sera Delle Arti, an annual celebration of the arts hosted by Drama Club. This year, obviously, virtual format, but even still, we're very excited to showcase a bunch of art. First, we will have improv do some games, and so I'm gonna quickly just turn it over to improv. Enjoy!
Hello, everybody! Hi, my name is Chase Rumpsey, and we are Pacific Improv Troupe. I'm just gonna have everyone kind of introduce themselves, starting with my lovely co-host.
Hello, I'm Christiana, and I'm a senior at Pacific, and I'm the co-host of the Pacific University Improv Troupe.
Hey everyone, I'm Devin Simmers, sophomore, and this is my second year of improv. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Abby. I'm a sophomore at Pacific, and this is my third semester on the improv team. A fun fact about me is I thought Chase's last name was pronounced Rumpka.
Everyone does, that's okay.
Hi, I am Morgan. I am a sophomore, and this is also my third semester in improv.
And then we have our lovely new members.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm a junior, and I'm a baby to the improv club.
Hi, I'm Kai. I'm also a junior, and I am a newborn along with Taylor.
Great, so we are so excited to be with you guys, even virtually. Like, this troupe has worked so hard on figuring out all the games that we can do in this format, and we are so excited to bring it to you guys, and we're so excited to be back. So without further ado, Christiana, take it away with our first game.
All right, so our first game today is In-Laws. This one is going to be for Abby, Chase, Morgan, and Taylor. So how this game works is Abby and Chase are dating, and they're meeting Abby's parents for the first time, which is obviously very nerve-wracking. You never know what you're gonna encounter. And we're gonna have a couple of fun quirks about our characters that Abby is going to have to guess. And so in order for her to do that, we're going to have to banish her away into the shadow
Wait, they're
realm.
my parents, but I don't know their quirks.
Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. They're Chase's parents.
Got it.
They're Chase's parents, and you're going to find out the quirks along the way. And so to keep it a secret, we're off into the shadow realm.
I think we should have privileges to do that, right? Even if not, we can kind of just have Abby leave the room and then I can text her. You know what, we banish you to the hallway of your apartment.
I can do that if someone...
Oh, we got her.
Here she
Cool,
goes.
Yeah. We'll bring her back when we're ready. But let's think of a few things for Chase's parents for Abby to figure out. So Taylor is going to have an obsession. What is Taylor obsessed with?
Love some answers in the chat if you guys have any. And if you don't, we'll just make up our own.
There's a little bit of delay, so we'll see whatever's there.
Taylor is obsessed with eggs.
We got
eggs.
That one's solid, you know? I mean, it's kind of consistent with our... That sounds perfect.
Grandmas. What else?
Something for,
yeah, we can do eggs, grandmas. Small dogs specifically.
Ooh, we could do Taylor is obsessed with eggs and Morgan is obsessed with grandmas. We could just do a twofer.
Okay, yeah, no, that could be fun. A classic combo, as I would say. Okay, so Taylor's gonna be obsessed with eggs, and Morgan is also going to be obsessed with something, specifically grandmas. And then there is a big family secret that Chase is in on. The family's super aware of it, but Abby is not. So, what is something that the family is hiding from everyone else? Feel free to type it in, or we'll, if the silence is too long, we'll just start saying things.
Artisanal cheese popped up in the chat.
I
Are we
think that
made
was
of
for
cheese?
I like
obsession.
that.
Something about artisanal cheese.
Oh,
Okay,
underground bunker.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, there is an underground bunker which holds the family artisanal cheese.
Love it.
Should never be
Oh,
stolen,
God.
must be protected. Okay. How do we feel? That sounds good. All right, let's bring Abby back in and then I'll head out and y'all can get ready to meet Abby for the very first time.
Oh my God, hey baby. I'm so excited for you to meet my mom and dad. It's gonna be, I hope it goes well, Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Great. All right, let's head in. Hi mom, hi dad. How are you guys doing today? Oh.
Oh, your mom and I have just been putting around the garden all day, waiting for you to show up. You were a little late, but that's okay.
Oh, my baby boy, Chase, is that you? Oh, who's this little fine girl you got there with you?
I'm
This is
Chrysanthemum.
Quelcy. Oh, sorry. She goes. That's her middle name. My
I'm
mistake.
Quelcy Chrysanthemum.
Yeah.
I'm Phil, as you know. And I must ask, do you have any kids? Perhaps do your kids have kids?
No, I'm 20. I don't have kids.
Okay.
Now, Dad, that's inappropriate. You know that. We don't just ask about their parental status on the first.
My
on the first
parents
meet.
have kids.
Do you have? I won't ask. I just wondered if she was one of them.
Now, Phil, you got to calm down a little bit. We got to get her acquainted with the family before we start going with our obsessions. Right?
Come into our. Come in.
Oh, by the way, Quelcy, how do you take them? Do you take them fried, scrambled, over easy, soft boiled? Because Mama does them all.
I take them deep fried.
Deep
Okay.
fried, honey. I can do that for you and you alone.
Oh my
What
goodness.
kind are
thank
we
you so
thinking?
much.
Are we thinking ostrich? Are we thinking chicken? Are we thinking human? Are we thinking alligator? I got it all for you, baby.
There's a rare bird in the Galapagos Islands. Do you have that?
Oh, is it by the name of Chrysanthemum?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
your
got that one
namesake.
for you, honey.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
let me.
thank you.
I'll go start working on that right now, baby.
Mm. Yeah. That's very sweet. So yeah.
Chrysanthemum, I want to ask about your mom's mom. So, as you know, we're kind of an obsessive type of family, and I want to know what your mom's mom is like.
Be careful, Dad.
Well, she's very nice.
Does she have those little candies, little watermelon candies?
No, she absolutely does not. She really, really likes the Bible.
Mhm.
And I think that is enough information to glean what her personality might be.
What about your other one?
My dad's mom? She has been missing for 32 years.
Oh my
So
God,
I'm not
that's so
quite
sad.
sure.
Sorry.
We're kind of scared. She's done stuff I don't want to talk about it.
We don't have to get into that. No, we don't have to get into that at all.
Well, Phil, honey, we can work with the mom's mom. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The mom's
Yeah.
mom's.
That'll work out. Okay.
He'd love to meet her. He's got a, you know, he gets such along well with old ladies, you know.
Mm.
Anyway, how are they? How's the food coming along?
Where's the brie? Where's the feta? Where is the formaggio? Where is it? We have the crackers.
Now, Phil, honey, I just haven't had time to go to our special little place. Okay, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get the goods. Don't worry. You know I always serve this family.
Oh, what would we do without you? Our needs would not be met.
Bring up some Romano, too, will you, Mom?
Oh, of course, honey. You want some Gouda chrysanthemum?
Oh, yes, sure. I forgot that that's my name. Yes, I would love some.
Perhaps some dill Havarti, because we got that.
Yeah, you guys really, really like cheese.
We're a little cheesy in this family. What can I say?
Wow.
We kid. We have fun. You guys are bad.
Should we run down to the basement and grab it?
I think that's a wonderful idea, honey.
Okay. We'll be right.
Now you know they must, Kelsey. They must really like you because they're kind of dipping into the family secrets a little early. You know,
What are they? What's in the basement?
Well, I mean, not a lot of people know about our collection, but it's very tasty.
Of what?
Well, you know, there's all kinds. It's the brie, the Romano, the
it's
the
a
Gouda.
cheese collection.
Yeah.
Oh God, I thought it was butter.
Of course, I'm telling you, they must really like you. Like, that's bonus points in my family to be sure.
Your dad really is. Your dad really seems careful about lineage.
Well, you know, he has this. He just gets along so well with those in the in the baby boomer generation. He loves the women who have some age on them. You know, I mean, not in that way. You know, he's very happy with my mother. He just loves chatting them up about their good old days, about raising their little ones and their little ones.
So he's stuck in the past.
You could say that. I mean, you can talk to him a little bit more when he comes up from the basement.
Okay, yeah. And your mom just really likes making food for people?
You know, I mean, who doesn't like making food for people? She just, you know, she has. We're a bit of a quirky family up here. Well, you can ask her more about it. Hey, Ma. How's did you get all the shells off? Is that looking good?
Oh yes, baby. You know I got that for you. Can I have you help cracking some of them though? There's just so many, and I only got 2 hands to crack them into the bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, honey. You know, these are very important, an important source of protein. That's why I love them so much.
So everyone else really
That's why I get
likes.
so many different kinds just for you and our family.
So your family loves cheese, and you really love eggs.
That's about the long and short of it, sweetheart. We're just a little bit crazy. Like, real quick, is there something wrong? You look a little off. Do you want to have a chat, or do you want to spend some more time? You can talk in detail about your mom's mom.
Yeah, let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. I'm vegan.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, we could still be hospitable.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they might yell at me.
So it's okay. I mean, although they might, my dad might yell at you if your mom's mom is vegan. he takes a little bit of an obsession with that.
They all are. They all are.
Oh no. Well.
Yeah.
That's really too bad.
Yeah. You seem a little upset. Are you okay?
I don't know if this is working out. I mean, you're not going to be able to enjoy all the delicacies of our family. And my mom works so hard with her eggs.
You seem really upset.
I just, it's too much. It's too much. I mean,
all right.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you better go. Just go.
Okay.
And see.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right, so our next game is called Genres, and this is a game for Kai and Devin. And the way that this game is going to work is that I'm going to give Kai and Devin a title of a movie that does not yet exist. Or the chat, we're going to get a recommendation from the chat of a movie that does not yet exist. And then the two of them are going to start acting a scene of that movie. And then I will yell out at the beginning of their scene, or whenever I won in their scene, I can yell out a different genre for them to switch it to. I can yell out film noir, musical, all these different things. So yeah, what movie are these two producing?
The Bountiful Possum.
Okay. The Bountiful Possum sounds, very...
What else? Chat says two crows that hate each other.
I like it. Okay. All right, so great. Kai and Devin in Two Crows That Hate Each Other whenever you guys are ready.
Screw you! Ah!
Ah, you too!
I wish I never met you. Ah!
Well, I wish I never with you.
I can't believe you-
SMR video.
Ah. Everything was different since the day that I met that bird of a feather.
It's an ASMR, Devin.
ASMR, I heard noir.
Like,
Everything was different since the day I met that bird of a feather.
do you like my claws?
I'm gonna go peck on your window now. At 4 a.m.
I'm gonna peck on your face.
Romantic comedy.
I can't believe that you stole my nest.
Well, excuse me, but I thought your nest was over there in the birch tree, not in the spruce. How was I supposed to know that, huh?
I thought we were really making a connection. You know, we shared some trash from the street. We went and collected shiny objects. And you go behind my back, and take my nest from me? You know what that nest means to me. It's my childhood nest.
Film noir.
If you love that nest so much, why don't you marry it, huh?
You know what that nest means. It has a fortune inside of it.
That nest means a lot to a lot of people. And I don't see what's in it for me.
How about... Well, how does 200 shiny spoons sound to you?
250.
225, and I'll throw in an acorn.
I'll look into it.
And scene, That was beautiful.
You can't quite see, but no, I'm squatting on my chair.
We appreciate all the Suzuki method physical work you do for our stream. That's lovely. And we can go straight into our next game. This game is a very unique one. It is called First Line, Last Line. And this is a game for Christiana, Morgan, and Abby. And so the premise of this is very simple. I'm going to take from the chat. You guys need to put in just one-liners, just kind of lines that you want to see. We'll pick one to be the first line of the scene. We'll pick one to be the second or the last line of the scene. And we kind of have to just get there. And hilarity ensues. So I'll kind of look at our chat. I know we have a bit of a delay, but I mean, you guys can also kind of shout out if you like. Let's see. Our first line is, "Who smashed this glass table? My mom got me." And we have to go from there to, "I wish I'd never met you." All right, so yeah, just to recap, we have our scene that starts with, "Who smashed this glass table? My mom got me," and it ends with, "I wish I never met you." Christiana, Morgan, and Abby, take it away.
Who smashed this glass table that my mom gave me? Was it you, Brenda?
I mean, here's the thing. Jake was over here.
I was not.
Yes, you were. You were here, and we were like smashing ass, and we smashed the glass while we were smashing ass. Okay, it's perfectly natural. It was an accident. We didn't
Smashing
mean to.
Ass is this new game that we made up where we bounce up and down as much as we can. We just try and see if we can bounce based off of our asses and just stand up, you know?
Jake and Brenda, how many times have I told you not to play smashing ass on my glass table?
Literally never.
I have told you to pass on playing smashing ass on my glass table.
You've literally never said this to me. I don't remember. You haven't, okay? You haven't.
Abby, Brenda, she's definitely said it before. You just pretend not to listen every time.
I think that you guys are being mean to me and lying to me. I feel taken advantage of, and I need you to apologize to me.
Oh my God, do you think I would ever say sorry to you?
Yes.
Glass table. This glass table that my mother poured her life into. Quite literally. Her ashes were in that table.
Yeah, they broke.
What is wrong with you guys? Just because you wanted to smash a little ass, you broke my glass table?
I'm so sorry about your ash table and the smashing asses in the glass table. I wish I'd taken a pass, but honestly, I just didn't want to go to class, and so it was just. I'm really sorry.
Class was ass, so we had to smash some ass on something, and we found the glass table. And yes, we noticed there was ash in the glass, but I didn't really think anything of it. You know?
Well, it was a design choice, you know?
You need to go to class and pass on smashing ass on my glass ass table.
I'm not going to pass that class anyway, so why should I go? I should rather just smash ass on the glass.
It's true, you should try. It's really fun.
I don't even know why I'm friends with you guys. You guys just break my shit, and you're so mean to me.
You're mean to me. You guys gaslight me all the time. It's a very real, serious thing, and you're doing it to me.
I mean, it is one of the threes of Girl Boss, so of course I'm going to gaslight you.
Actually, I don't know if it's really gaslighting if you're not doing it from like the gaslight region of France. So sorry to gatekeep this a little bit, but I don't know if you can really get to that level.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I got a really big gash when we were smashing ass on the glass.
Oh, the ass smash gash. It's a common injury of the sport, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if your mom poured herself into your white carpet, but there's blood on there from the gash.
Oh, well, maybe instead of going to class, instead of smashing ass on my glass table, we should go to mass, and then after mass, check out your gash, you know?
I mean, I feel like mass wouldn't really help my gash, and I'd just really be bleeding over just everything.
Okay,
oh, wait, here, I got this sash.
Oh, shit. Awesome.
This, grass?
You can't put grass on a gash, you idiot.
This loser. Man.
I'm failing med school.
You should know how to stitch up a gash if you're in med school, you idiot.
All we've learned in med school is how to smash ass on a glass table.
Well, that's why you can't pass the class on the glass smash ass, because you're not working on the gash and how to take care of it. You're in med school, dude.
I am not the one who's skipping class to smash ass on the glass ash table.
We're skipping class to do the ass smash on the glass. It's part of the assignment.
Practical application.
Well, I never got that
Practical ass-location. See,
We're
this is why I got
learning,
into med
see?
school.
Well, either way, I still need you guys to, do something with my mother's ashes, which are now shattered to the ground in the glass ash table.
It's also a little bit on my ass.
You should really get that checked out.
Not by fucking Sarah, because she's fucking failing med school.
Again, why did I even let you in the sorority? Why?
Why did you bring your mom's ash glass table to a sorority house?
Yeah, that's a weird item to bring.
Oh my god, it is not weird to bring. Sometimes I like to gently smash ass on my glass table with,
So you do it too. We're not at fault.
I do it. I'm conscious of it, and I'm conscientious, unlike you.
We were being conscientious. We were just too good at smashing ass on the glass.
Yeah, no, we were careful, bro. I promise. We didn't mean to smash ass so good on the ash glass table. However, I do remember that mass after your mom's funeral, and it was beautiful, and I'm glad that I was able to go. But you can't accuse us when you do the same thing.
Why did you bring up the mass after my mom passed? Now I'm just so upset. And I just can't remember anything. My brain is so fried from all of the ass smashing on the glass table.
All right, to all this talk about ass smashing on the glass table and the mass and my fucking gash and fucking everything, it's giving me a rash and I need to go, and I wish I'd never met you.
And scene. That was very lovely. That was a journey. Brilliant job, everyone. So we are reaching the end of our time here, but I think we do have time for our last game. Our last game is called Good, Bad, and Ugly. Christiana, take it away.
All right, so how this game works is we have our three panelists who are Devin, Kai, and Taylor. So everyone, you get an awesome chance to ask all of these people any question that you want. Kai is going to start out by giving some really good advice, and Taylor will give some bad advice, and Devin will give some pretty ugly advice. But any questions that you can ask, nothing's off the table, folks. Let's give these special panelists some good questions to think about.
I just really hate my son. Thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's rough. Oh no, and okay. The hemorrhoids are back as well. Okay, do we want to start out with some familial advice? Okay, take it away, panelists.
Hi, my name is Jennifer B. Hansen, PhD, and you're watching my $29.99 free service to get some family counseling. You are watching this video because you hate your son. I will give you some advice now. What you should do if you hate your son is make him his favorite food, because you can't hate your son. You're his mother. You can't hate your children. Maybe you should actually go to therapy, not him. That's all I have for you. Go to therapy and make your son some food. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, what you gonna do to your son since you hate him so much. What you gonna do? You're gonna sit him at a table and you say, son, I don't like you. Plain and simple. Just like that. I don't like you. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, I flipped this coin, and if it says heads, you out of here. You gone. I'm gonna send you somewhere. And if it's tails, you get to stay. And what you do, you sit him at the table, you flip the coin, and you let the fates decide. Thank you.
Hey, my name's Derek, and that's not the most important part. The most important part is that you hate your son. So what I can offer you is a better son. So you know those ads on TV where you trade in your phone and you get a new one? What I offer is you give me your son, I give you a better son, all right? It's just a simple one-time transaction, and it's just like the old one, except newer and better. And I can promise you that.
Wow, some really interesting questions from our panelists. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's have Devin, you give some good advice now. Kai will give you some bad advice, and then Taylor gives some ugly advice. I think I saw a question in the chat. I collect rocks, so where is the best place to display them?
Well, you see, I am a geologist at the Smithsonian, and if you find any particularly shiny or intriguing, or maybe even perhaps unique rocks, what I can promise you that is that you can give them to me, and I will present them for the entire world to see.
So, if you collect rocks, that's kind of that's kind of weird. Best place to put them. I think like maybe the back of your closet because only really awful, weird, ugly nerds collect rocks, and you don't want to be like that. Who's gonna date you, you know? So my best advice for where to put your rocks you've collected is nowhere where anyone can see them.
Hi, Sonny. Is this thing on? Hello? Oh, what I'm gonna tell you is a little secret that I keep with my old grandma friends. When you are missing that warm body in your bed next to you every night, and you want that touch of someone else, you gotta take those rocks that you have and stick them where the sun don't shine, and you'll feel that love that you've been missing. Thank you.
Wow. So enlightening, our panelists. Okay, I think we have time for one more question. Taylor, I'm gonna have you give some bad advice. Devin, you're gonna, or sorry, some good advice. Devin, you're giving bad advice, and Kai, you're giving ugly advice. I have one last question in the chat for y'all. I love cats, but I'm allergic, and also all cats hate me. What can I do about this?
I am also a cat lover, a cat appreciator. And one of the things that I've noticed about cats is that they are like consent based. Really, like honestly, if you try to pet a cat and it goes, "Mm," then you also go, "Mm," and it'll like you eventually. Eventually, you know, dogs are like, love me, but cats, you got to give them time, you got to give them space, and that's how they love you. And if you're allergic, just stop or take pills. Thank you.
My name's Butch, and don't listen to what the last person said. If cats hate you, then you should might as well just hate them as well. What you should get is a dog. Because cats are for wussies, and because also there's a nickname for cats that rhymes with wussy, except it starts with a P.
Howdy, folks. My name is Bert Bertson, creator and founder of Bertson's Taxidermy Store, where Emporium. If you love cats, but you're allergic to cats, why not get an unalived cat? It's very realistic and very well, no care involved, no dander, no nothing. Just good to look at, good to pet, and good money. Good statement piece for your home. So I would go for the unalive used to be alive cat and call Birdson taxidermy taxidermy emporium for your requests. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much for our amazing panelists and all of their time. And thank you to our audience for some great questions as well. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, this has been Improv. Thank you guys for having us, of course. And we have our show coming up on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday the 4th, 7:30 and midnight. Jackbox games at 9:30. Donations for a good cause. I hope you guys have a great night. Goodbye, everyone.
Yay! Thank you so much, Chase and Christiana and everybody at Improv. And next up, oh, cool, Elizabeth Ewan. We have Kyla Wilson, who will be performing some poetry.
Hi, I am Kyla Wilson, as previously stated, doing poetry, as previously stated. So I've got like 3 poems, and they're one's pretty long and the other 2 are pretty short, but they kind of follow this arc, a storyline, if you will, which is why I chose them to go together. Now I'm gonna shut up and start doing poetry. This is called Heartache 971. I left all of my feelings for you in the middle of 9th Avenue and vomited up the butterfly swarm in my belly so you couldn't live there anymore. I took back the love-struck stories I told my friends about you and me. I seared your name off my heart. It left a burning crimson scar. You no longer have a home in me because I have sealed away your memory in a steel vault. Remember that this is your fault. I had to teach myself not to take the blame for letting you treat me this way. You are not the first to take my love for granted or leave me in the dust. You must have forgotten that I am a goddess, powerful river incarnate, volcanic activity personified in the best thing you could have had in your life. I take back the love poems and the 10 a.m. coffee. I take back the way I let you kiss me. You did not deserve to be held in my arms in those early mornings or behold my vulnerable beauty. I did not deserve the apathy or the hurt, but it's all I'm left with anymore. When I told you I saw the stars in your eyes, you should have called me your sunset sky. But instead, you gave me the name temporary. I was replaceable, a plaything. And maybe you didn't mean it that way or intend for my heart to break. But even so, part of me is begging for you to call again, even if it's over nothing. This one is called Sacred Self. I am not a conquest, I am the divine made flesh. My mind is shaped by earthquakes and my lips are crafted from hurricanes. When I speak, you better listen, let this goddess hold your attention. Do not let your mind stray, lest you find vengeance woven into the words I say. I am holy and celestial, a survivor of a world you never knew. Feel the ground shake as I step. Watch the trees be born from my breath. I am the painter of this vibrant reality, the reason beauty came to be. Watch me glorify myself because I am the only one who will. I am my own devotee, the only one who will call me holy. And this one is called The Cellist. You live in the cracks of my heart, armed with superglue and good intentions, finding the good in my dark, lighting me up with reckless laughs. You found me in the calm after the storm, the holy silence after chaos, the peace I needed after being battle worn, a pause deserved and a breath taken, sweet lips pressed to my shoulder, daydreams blossomed into reality, long nights pressed against each other, mornings made of kisses and coffee. thank you all so much for listening to my little rhymey rambles.
Thank you, Kyla. Wonderful.
That was good. Great job, Kyla. Thank you for performing with us. Next, we have Emily. Actually, everybody, Emily's going to perform a monologue for us. So let us all join together and watch Emily perform a wonderful monologue for us.
I think I have to pin my own video. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I will be performing a monologue from the typographer's dream. In my neighborhood, there's a woman who walks around her streets picking up pieces of garbage, litter, trash. She wears rubber gloves and her house slippers. She stoops over, she looks angry, she picks everything up. Paper, cigarette butts, bottles, crap, food wrappers, any bit of this or that she finds. She has a route. When she sees someone litter, she yells at them. Obviously, she sees the streets as an extension of her home, and that it's dirty disturbs her. We see her and we see that. A disturbed person. I love maps. Love maps. Love. When I was 6, was I 6? 6. Was I 6? No, I couldn't have been. No. I was 9. I was 9. I looked at a map and asked my teacher why there were lines between the different countries. And she said, that's how we know who owns that part of the world. And I asked her, how come people own those parts of the world and some people don't? And I asked her, who told them they could own it? But I was asking all this during math class, so each bit of land on this good green earth has been claimed. All of it, every. And while we'll use anything that will give our claims weight, eh? National security, national interest, science, God, the Queen. It is so entirely clear from geography that the disturbing truth that geography reveals is we've only borrowed it. We're only borrowing the earth. These lines are going to move. Thank you. Okay, actually, oh yeah, now you're coming back. Okay, cool.
Good job.
Next up is, let me just check my notes really quick. Next up, we have Dawson Oliver, who will be performing a sonnet. So I'm quickly going to turn it over to Dawson.
All right. Hello. I will be doing Sonnet 130 by William Shakespeare. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, then her breasts are done. If hair be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. It is unperfumed. Is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks? I love to hear her speak, but well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she, belied with false compare. Thank you.
That was great. Thanks, Dawson, for that. If you haven't already, people who are joining in with us, make sure you leave some remarks in the YouTube chat so that we can hear what you're all thinking when we know we're not just screaming into the void out there. But next up, we have Maggie Tratine, and she couldn't be with us tonight in person. That makes it sound like she died. She didn't die, promise. But she's going to be performing a song. So we have a pre-recorded video of her to show.
Pull it up really quick. And double check that I am sharing sound. Okay. Somebody yell at me if this doesn't work.
That was so good. Yay!
All right. And then next up, we have a play written by, wouldn't you know it, Elizabeth Sweatland. And it will feature Elizabeth Sweatland, myself, Taylor Hammers, and cameo by Bob Stevens, who isn't actually here, but you'll see. Let me put us in gallery mode really quick. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Elizabeth.
All right. So this play is called The Tower of Babel, and it's a 5-minute play by me. So the characters, we have Nim, played by Taylor. Nim is the mastermind. Nim rebels against God. They are ambitious beyond status. There's Rod, played by Emily. Rod is a friend to Nim and a co-builder of the tower, and is mildly brainwashed by God. And then there's God, played by Bob Stevens. Bob is the CEO of the tower building, apparently. The time is biblical times, but also the age of capitalism. Ideally, this should be performed without permission on Jeff Bezos's front lawn, but that's just a suggestion. And the setting is the top of a tower under construction that appears to be from biblical time.
Let's build faster. Those bricks won't stack themselves.
They won't indeed.
And we're nearly there, too. Soon we'll have a tower built comparable to God's.
Unless they grow legs.
What?
The bricks won't stack themselves unless they grow legs.
They should grow legs. That would be useful.
Useful indeed.
Yes, yes.
But they won't.
No, no.
They stack bricks.
Stack, stack.
Stackety stack.
Clickety clack, stackety stack.
They stack bricks. Oh, hold on, sorry. Technical difficulties. Here it is.
Do not resume your stacking. Your tower has gotten too high. I shall rain terror up.
Excuse me?
Our tower is threatening our god. Maybe we should leave the tower building to God.
God didn't actually build his tower. He got his disciples to do it for him.
He didn't?
No, he rounded up disciples to build his tower.
Did he pay them?
In dust and prophecies.
Oh. Were they good prophecies?
Empty prophecies, no fulfillment.
Oh. No good. Empty prophecies.
No good. Empty prophecies indeed.
Why doesn't he want us to build a tower? He would still have a tower if ours was upright.
Our tower would make God's tower less profitable. God wants all towers to be his.
Oh, so our tower shouldn't be tall, so we don't hurt God's tower.
We will build this tower as tall as we like. That's our right. God doesn't deserve to have the only tower, especially when he didn't build it himself.
I shall rain terror upon you.
That sounds serious. Shouldn't we just give up?
It's an empty threat. What can a man who has built no towers with his own 2 hands do to us, whose tower is nearly as high from hard work alone?
They stack bricks.
I warned you not to stack bricks.
And yet we're stacking them.
Only I can build towers.
No, only the workers you give dust and empty prophecies can build them for you. But they have no motivation, no loyalty, no dream. I have the dream and the drive, and I will build my tower higher than yours. And you sit to help the workers.
I will not be overtaken.
They stack bricks faster.
Stop at once or suffer the wrath of the privileged.
They stack even faster.
Hurry, we're almost there. The tower is nearly complete.
I won't let your tower succeed.
A loud boom of thunder shakes the earth and the tower. The bricks that were being stacked begin to crumble and fall down.
Welfare means you're lazy, right?
Do I deserve benefits?
Dust paid in dust?
I was born and I'll die poor.
Tall towers belong to the rich.
We don't hire union workers.
Underpaid, underprivileged workers.
Minimum wage.
And I don't deserve to eat.
Capitalism benefits everyone.
And blackout. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I love that play very much.
Very good.
Very good.
So then last up on our live stream, we have Brennan Lucas Staffieri. They will be performing some wonderful, wonderful poetry for us. So we'll turn it over to Brennan.
Hi everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah. My name is Brennan Lucas Staffieri. I'm a poet. I've got 2 poems to share with you guys tonight, so I'll start here. What your father will teach you about love in the years following your grandfather's passing. It will be worth the grandiosity of that title. It will be quiet as it was before, but the room will echo. You will bring an amplifier to the funeral so everybody can be heard. You will call him more for the things you'd usually just call your mom about. He doesn't have time for music, but you send him albums all the same. You will work very hard to ensure that he does not fall out of love with music. If you work in his field, you'll work with many good men who have much respect for him. You will take pride in him more than before. You will finally see the resemblance in the mirror as you wash the morning out of your eyes. After your grandfather's funeral, you will learn to play 2 songs on the guitar, songs you will play at your father's funeral because you know you will not be able to speak. One he won't know, but he will like, and one everybody sings in their head when he arrives. Your father is not a stoic man, but the love he will teach you following your grandfather's passing will be quiet, and it will speak to you like notes left on steam mirrors, invisible until you fill the room with as much warmth as possible. Thank you. And then this one's brand new. I wrote it today. My family got the news that we're going to have to put down our very old dog today. So this was written about that. It's called On Watching Your Mother Care for a Geriatric Dog. It would have been easier, or maybe just harder quicker, if you had truly been an old dog. If you had dragged your feet, if your tongue fell out of your mouth when you didn't plan it. But you didn't do that. I still step on you in the kitchen and blame you for being under my feet for the off chance you could get a scrap. You are still my mother's shadow. You will walk there long after you are gone. I did not see the moment you got old. I was off doing something else. When I got back, you were the same dog, but gray and slow. You are still my mother's shadow, but you follow further behind. It hurts her heart to fill you with medicine, and it hurts her recently broken nose when you slam your head into hers while shaking the venom out. You are still my mother's shadow, but lately we have to scold you when you follow, because your feet get caught up under you when you walk and you shiver unless you are laying on your heating pad. She is glad that I am here now to watch you during the day, and I have convinced myself that you are faking being deaf because you still know whenever somebody is making a snack, like you always did. You loved food above all else. You are still my mother's shadow, but you stopped eating 2 days ago. Writing that stanza was the first time I cried about it. There will be too many doggy sweaters and one too many bowls for food, and your brother will look for you each night because he could never go to bed until everybody is home. You are still my mother's shadow, even after you are still my mother's shadow. Thank you.
Thank you, Brennan. And yeah, so that was the last piece of art we had for y'all tonight. So just really quick before we end the stream, thank you to everybody who's watching this live or who's watching this not live. Yeah, it was really exciting to be able to at least do something virtually and still have a Sera Delle Arti this year. And thank you to everybody who performed something. And yeah, so lots of gratitude and love. And so with that, Elizabeth, do you want to say something first before I end this?
Yes, don't end this event. Everybody make sure you go check out the link to all the stuff
Oh,
that's on the doc.
We do have that.
Other submitted art. We have some art that was submitted, a couple pieces of poetry. Come check it out. It's great. And yeah, just thank you again, everybody. Like, give another round of applause to everybody who performed tonight in the chat, because I feel like it went great and I'm super proud of y'all.
Yeah, and the link to the Google Drive is on the Facebook event. Or you can email me, it's on the poster also. And there is a little tiny in-person gallery display in Warner Lobby in the display case under the monitor. But you can only see that if you're currently a Pacific student. But the Google Doc is open to everybody. And yeah, so now I can end this stream. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.